Hello there everyone, and welcome to the video. We've got another single night camping trip. Some of them I know quite well. I've been here many a times growing up. I've camped in this place loads of times. It's just like this nice piece of woodland. Don't know how you're going to see, but right over there is a cliff edge. I'd like to have a little look over there, see if I can find any good spots. Got some new equipment that I want to try out. Got something that I absolutely love making when I'm out camping, which we're going to do later on today. But at the minute, I've got a few hours until basically till it starts getting dark, because I've come here quite late because I don't really want to be sitting around. So I just got a few hours to find the perfect place to camp for the night. So I'm going to have a little look around. I've found the place I want to camp for the night. Walking past it and I'm like, I've camped it before. When I was at school, did a lot of camping, and this was one of the places. It literally is the exact spot to where I used to camp. It's a bit more in, normally I like to camp on the outskirts of the woods, so I sort of always know where I've got to go. But there's supposed to be a thunderstorm tonight, and it's supposed to rain quite heavy. It's like 2 in the morning, the thunder's supposed to blow through. So ideally you want to be a bit more inwards, so you can get at least some protection from underneath all the trees. Still not going to stop me coming through, but I'm not going to get soaked, so that's the main thing. Yeah, it's a great spot. I mean, I think I'm planning of cleaning up around here, popping the tent here, and then digging out a bit of a hole here, make a fire where we can make my food. So it should be a good place. I'm not too far away from the exit as well. I'm not too far away from any paths. But yeah, I'm just going to sort of survey the area, have a little look around, just so I know sort of what's what, and have a little clean up, and then we'll start getting settled in for the night. So a little change of plans. While I was sort of looking around the area, obviously I want to be concealed the best way that I can. Someone has obviously camped here recently, and they've already started a concealment, because obviously the main path is just over there, and it looks as if they've put a tent there just to sort of give them that extra hidden factor. So I think I'm going to camp in the same spot, but I'm going to build it out a bit more. That way I've got enough room for my tent and all my things, because it's quite a small area. So that's what I'm going to do, because I was originally just building like some sort of barrier so that I can be hidden the best that I can, and then I literally saw this and I thought, well, why don't I just build upon this, just make it a bit bigger. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do for the, well, hopefully it shouldn't take too long, because there are a lot of dead trees there, so I'll get to work. Well, that's the boundaries all set up to sort of help just to camouflage me a bit. This is all I've done. It's nothing too crazy. I've just built upon this section that was already here. So each angle, there's sort of, it's blocked off. There's a lot of dead trees around here, so I've just scavenged as much as I could. There's still a lot more. Depending on time and how I'm feeling, I might build up a bit more, just to really keep myself hidden. I have heard there are a few campers around it, which is quite nice, so who knows, maybe we might bump into each other. But yeah, so now it's just a case of cleaning up the area. I'm thinking of setting up my tent in this section of it, and then I have found this tree stump, which is going to be perfect because I need to obviously prepare ingredients and that for dinner. And then I've also got something to sit on, so I'm not just sitting in the mud, because the ground is a bit wet. It's not crazy wet, it's just damp. I'm also quite covered as well, so if it does end up raining like it's supposed to, it shouldn't get too wet. Well, I should be fine. The tent that I've got's pretty good in the water, so we're gonna be all good. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a few things done, and then we'll start with some meal prep. Well, there we have it. Tent all set up, which is great, and it fits in just. I definitely was a good idea that I made this bigger because it's right up against, yeah, it's a good thing that I'm only going to have like the smallest of fires. I'm going to have to push that back a bit more, just so I've got a bit more room, just so that it's not too cramped. But yeah, I think what I ideally want to do is I'm going to head up to the path in a bit and look down here and just see how camouflaged I actually am. But we'll do a bit later. Again, I want to sort of move things around a bit, get everything in the tent. That way I can keep all the insects and everything off my stuff the best that I can. But yeah, tent all done. So a few more things and we can get cooking. I've come and walked up onto the trail just so we can get a view of basically where I am. So here's the path. Most people come through here walking their dog, and I am down there. Now this dark patch here, this bit here, right to the right, you can just see the tip of my my tent, but it's going to start getting dark soon. So people did come down here. I'm pretty hidden. I'm right out the way, which is good. It means I have less chance of being disturbed, really. A lot of times I've been camping, I've had people come and, you know, come sit by the fire, made some food for them. Yeah, these places that I tend to go are quite known for camping, and you just get to know people in these areas, which is great, which is really good. Because a lot of things that I've learned about camping, apart from, well, camping and survival, apart from work related, I learned by just talking to people that are already out here camping. So yeah. So I think it's time then. I'm gonna get all the stuff out, and we're gonna make some food. The menu for this evening. It's been a while since I've made something like this, but I'm gonna make just a basic beef stew because I bought some new pots, cooking utensils and all sorts, and I want to give it a try. So that's what I'm gonna make this evening. Okay, so what we got? I brought these new pots, and it comes with this like little mini stove, which I've never actually owned anything like that before. Normally I just sort of cook everything on a tray. So what I'm going to start off with doing, just going to very roughly sort of dice up some onions. There's a lot of bugs around here. Good thing is I did just buy a brand new set of knives, which is actually going to make this really easy. So I just want to sort of like dice them, if you like. So I'm just going to cut in through the middle. Right, next up, got myself a carrot. I didn't bring a peeler, so I'm just going to give these a rough peel. I'm not too fussed about having skin on it, but I'm going to take as much as I can up. Then I got myself some mushrooms. I absolutely love mushrooms. I have them with pretty much most things, but I'll try not going to put too many in this one, because I've still got beef to put in there, and then I don't want to overdo it and then not eat everything. You know? So there we go, just very basic, just some onions and carrots and mushrooms. All I've got to do is just saute this up until it's cooked, then I can add the beef in. There we go. Just like that. I singed my hairs a bit, so there you go. Simple as that. I don't want it up too high, so we can diet right down, which is great. And then we can just leave that on there to start cooking away, and then we can just leave that on there just to really keep it, well, try and warm it up as quick as I can. Got me my beef steak. Before I cut this up, I am gonna season it, give it a good season. Perfect. And I'm just gonna cut it up into cubes. I don't want them too big, but I don't want them too small, really. There we go, that should do. Nice, good size. Right, so that's it all cut up. So now I'm just gonna chuck it straight in here. There was two of them. I was looking at one that I cut up and I thought, you know what, I might as well just cut them both up. It'll be much easier. Let's just get that all mixed in. Right, now while that's done, all that's left to do is I just need to add some liquids into this. Get that all submerged. And now it's basically, I just need to leave it to let it boil, reduce, put some more liquid in there, so and so. I have got some beef stock which I'll add in a bit later, and then I've also, just to help thicken the sauce up, I've got some gravy granules as well. This has been boiling away now for quite some time, so this is almost done. All that needs left adding to it is, I mean, you don't have to, but I like to just add just a bit at a time, because I want to get like a a certain consistency of gravy granules, just to really help sort of thicken up the liquid just a bit. Oh, that's perfect, that is. That's actually perfect. So now what I can do, I don't want to turn it off completely. Yeah. Just turn it right down now. Just stir it. I mean, that looks really good. Food is all cooked. This is probably the best part of camping out, that I find anyway. Secondly tends to come the scenery, but I've got it all bowled up. A beef stew, very simple, very easy to make, like out here, because the things you need to carry are minimal. So, but here it is. Let's put you down. Again, very simple. It's just onions, carrots, mushrooms. Just saute that off, chop up your beef, chuck that in there, put some water in, you know, add your beef stock. If you need to season it, add some seasoning, let that boil a bit. Me personally, I like adding a bit of gravy granules to it, just to help thicken it up. But here it is. So it is that, oh, let's bring it back up, the all important part. How does it taste? You'll sound to you, it tastes very meaty, but I know it's a beef stew, but I did put a lot of beef in it. Plus the gravy that I used is for beef, it's beef gravy granules. And it tastes amazing. Like, the meat is nice and moist still. I've had some beef stews where it's just been cooked for too long and you can taste the insides are dry, but this is perfect. But I'm gonna go and sit and enjoy this. But yeah, let me know what sort of food you cook while you're out camping. I'd love to know, because there's so many different types of things that I want to try while I do these trips. Yeah, I definitely needed that. I didn't realise how hungry I was until I was actually eating the thing, but eating it all. I've now just got to tidy up all the mess, because yeah, there's not a lot of mess, but I want to make sure I keep everything nice and clean, and then that way tomorrow when I leave, it's a very easy pack up. It's pretty much just the tent. So I'm going to get tidied up. I'm going to have a little wander around, because believe it or not, it's still quite light out. You can't really see it. I mean, you can probably see the cracks of daylight. Actually, you can still see the cracks of daylight. But yeah, I want to have a little wander around, just in the field out there, stretch the legs, and then probably after that, just get into the tent and get some sleep, I think. But gonna get cleaned away first. Right, that's everything done. I've cleaned up. I went and had a little walk around. There's actually a lot of people around here, more than I originally saw, but that's cool. I mean, I had a chat with a few of them, so yeah. The weather, I did check the weather report, and it said there's going to be no rain until about 8 in the morning. I can hear it now. So we're going to get torrential rain about 9, 10 o'clock. Thankfully the car is only about half an hour away, so I'm going to get up around 6, 7ish, get packed away, because I really don't want to get caught out in a in the storm, because I'll be walking. If I was just staying here, it wouldn't be an issue, but because I'm going to be out walking in open field to get to my car, it's not going to be fun. So we're going to try and get up before the rainfall starts, before the thunder and all the torrential rain. So I'm going to try and get some sleep, and yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It was quite a good night last night. It did start raining quite heavily about 2 in the morning, but there's just something quite nice about laying in the tent and it just raining. I do kind of like it. I do find it quite peaceful. At one point it did get like extremely heavy, but thankfully I'm in the woodland, so a lot of the rain was being caught by all the leaves in the trees. But yeah, it was quite a good night. It is now 6:30 in the morning. I do have an hour and a half before the torrential rain and all the thunder and lightning is supposed to start. So obviously I want to get moving before all that, because I don't really want to get caught while I'm walking. If I did plan to stay here another night, it wouldn't be so bad because I'm sort of in cover, but yeah, I've got to walk through a couple of fields where you're just exposed. So yeah, I'm going to get packed away, and then I'm going to make a move. Well, one of these little final look around the campsite. I think I will leave the fortifications, all the extra ones that I've done. I'm just going to leave it all up. Someone else might come along, I might see it and camp here as well. Obviously I've left a stump there, but I had to roll it just to get it in here because it was super heavy. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it all up because, to be honest, I might come back here. It's, you know, sometimes you just need a little breakaway, and it's quite a nice spot and it's quite hidden. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it all up. So I literally just got everything cleared away and just had a massive downpour of rain. Thankfully everything is now in the bag, all waterproofed. I just now need to make a move. I cleared everything up. There's no rubbish, no nothing. So yeah, I've got about an hour now to get out of here before the rest of this turns up. But it's just started getting dark again, and I can just see through the cracks of some of the leaves some really dark clouds above me. So this walk will be fun. I'm gonna tab the hell out of this because yeah, I need to get there quickly before I get absolutely soaked. Well, there we are, made it back to the car just in time because the rain has started to come down a lot heavier now. So yeah, definitely got it just in time. But that was a good little night. Definitely got to try out the new cooking equipment, which is quite nice to actually have all this, like a pot so I can make stews and all sorts of food out there now, which is great. And it's quite lightweight, so it doesn't take too much room in the bag, and it doesn't really weigh that much, so it's actually great. But yeah, these one night camp trips, I absolutely love doing them. It's just quite nice sometimes just to get away. There's going to be plenty more. Yeah, at the minute it's just once every 2 weeks I plan to go out. End of August we've got a trip up to Wales, climbing a few mountains, and then in October again got another trip up to the Lake District. We're going to go along a 33.8, I think the distance of the route, mile hiking trip. It's like 15 something miles there, then 50 something miles back, but that'll be quite nice. But yeah, thanks for coming along. Let me know your camping stories, love to hear them all. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.